Guys, Poke Taylor back at you today with another video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Really gonna help the channel grow. You know, today I want to go over something. And you know, with me being new in the hobby in the last couple months, this is something I'm looking at as in like, okay, well, I missed my opportunity, right? I missed my opportunity for all the previous sets. So what am I gonna do going forward, right? What am I gonna go put my hard-earned money going forward to get for my collection for the foreseeable future, whether that's 1 year from now, 5 years from now, even 10 years from now, guys. Follow along today. I'm going to be talking about the one and only Prismatic, guys. That is right. Guys, call me out if you think I'm wrong on this, but I think Prismatic is going to almost end up just like 151. We still have a little bit of time left on Prismatic, so I'm going to go ahead and try to cop as many and as much Prismatic as I possibly can, regardless if some people think that's not the smartest move. I'm not here to please everyone, but just letting you guys know what I'm personally doing within the next year. I went ahead and bought a bunch of these. Anything I can go get my hands on, Prismatic. And again, you can call me silly all you want, but I just want to put some, side comparisons with 151 and Prismatic. Obviously, 151 has like a couple months left, I believe, of print, but let's just do the comparison, guys. I mean, let's just start at the booster bundles, right? Prismatic's right around the 70-ish, 65, 70-ish, and 151's going for, geez, guys, almost 150 right now. We can even jump right on down to the ETBs. Now, obviously the ETB, just the normal ETB for 151 is going for just about $500. So that $200, just disregard that. However, though, when you're looking at the Prismatic is going for roughly around the 150. I've seen some going for 170. I think it dipped back down. I just got to relook at that, but it's going for right around, say, the 150, give it 10 bucks up or down. And I mean, Prismatic still has a year left. Jump right on into the UPCs, guys. Or, excuse me, UPCs, SPCs, my apologies. Jumping into the SPCs, I mean, you have freaking, you have 151 jumping at in 700 plus. You have Prismatic that's already into the threes. It's already jumped into the threes, which you're going to have Sam's Club release the Prismatic SPC, and I'm super stoked for that. Definitely got to get my hands on it. But also, too, just comparison to the 151 is the pack pricing. So Prismatic is right around, say, 10, 11, 12 bucks, where 151 is going for $14, $15 plus. I just see a very similar movement when it comes to market graphing data. I just think it's going to be very similar. And 151 is nostalgic. It's iconic. Prismatic, maybe not as nostalgic. However, you have the evolutions. That is freaking, in a sense, nostalgic there. Because when I was younger and I was watching all the shows, I mean, dude, when I seen one of those stones turn an Eevee into whatever illusion it wanted to, that was freaking insane. That was like top tier. So whenever they came out with this set, good for them. I mean, they literally made a full set about it. Going into the future, I doubt we're going to get another set like this for 10, 15 years. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think in 5 or 10 years they're going to make another evolution? You think they're going to focus more on the Gen 10? I'm assuming with Pokemon, they're always going to bring back some type of nostalgic feel. But guys, these are just too close of a comparison for me not to pull the trigger on Prismatic all this year. Now, you have some of the content creators saying, hey, if you bought Prismatic last year, ha ha ha, you're a Timmy, good for you. And that's fine. I wasn't collecting a year ago, right? So whoever was collecting a year ago, maybe you guys are the Timmys. But there's a year left of Prismatic, guys, and that's probably exactly what I'm going to be doing. Also, too, guys, I'm not taking away anything from all the other sets. If I can still get my hands on some of it, I'm still going to try to get my hands on some of it. Like, even Ascended Heroes. Like, I got a bunch of Ascended Heroes pretty darn early, but we still have a full cycle left of Ascended Heroes. So, if you're missing out on Ascended Heroes and you're telling yourself, man, or, excuse me, not telling yourself, but you're FOMOing, because I was FOMOing before the set even freaking came out. Now I got my hands on it. Now it's dropping. That's just kind of how the investment side goes. Get your hands on it. Goes like this. Goes like this. Like this. Like this. It's just up and downs, guys. It's just holding on to it. We're not here to make a quick flip. We're not here to flip it in 6 or 7 months. Guys, we're here to hold. Guys, we're here to hold, whether it be a year, 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years. We are going to hold. We want to see those maximum climbs going up the graph. And again, facts don't care about your feelings. So a lot of the stuff we're going over today is just based on facts about a year ago from 151, which 151 was super, super hyped until it wasn't hyped. And then it became hyped, if that makes sense. Like, it was sitting on shelves for a while. And again, I wasn't in the market a year ago, 2 years ago. So call me out on that, but that's just what I've been hearing around it. But let's jump into the 3 reasons why I think Prismatic is going to do so well. Number 1 is going to be the freaking pull rates. And all the top SIRs. I mean, all the top SIRs are pretty freaking gangster. Let's just call a spade a spade. All the evolutions, all the colors, they're bright, popping. It's almost like a casino. I seen one of the, I forgot his name. I'll have to put it in the comments. But he was talking about gambling yesterday, and he had a video where he was comparing Prismatic and Ascended Heroes. I'm not doing that video, but he has a really good point though. A lot of it has to do with almost gambling, and then whenever you go into a casino, you like bright colors, right? Prismatic is all of that and more. Ascended Heroes is a little darker, so Prismatic is more of your spotty colors, brights, and things like that. It's just more wanted. But regardless, number one, guys, is going to be the pull rates. The pull rates are freaking tough. Pull rates are tough. People are getting cooked left and right. And there's God packs. So on top of you trying to get the God pack, you're pulling a bunch of stuff that doesn't really mean anything, bunch of bulk. So, I mean, just the pull rates are very, very slim. Even though there's a bunch of people that got the Umbreon and some of the others, it's still very, very low pull rates. And even with all the populations going in a PSA 10, the value is still holding. I don't see the value dropping. It might drop maybe 10%, 20% is a push. It may drop like maybe 10%, maybe. And I doubt that, guys. I doubt that. Let me know if you guys think it's gonna drop. Guys, reason number two is, again, I kind of just talked about it, the nostalgic of the evolutions. I feel like the EV population fan base in general, especially with the evolutions, is probably some of the strongest fans in Pokemon when it comes to the cutesiness of the evolution. You know, I'm one of them. I think it's pretty freaking cool. I think they're almost all fucking cute, excuse my language, but I think they're all pretty darn cute. But the nostalgic factor of that, you're going to have people in 3 or 4 years just come back to it. You're going to have people this year are going to be like, wow, Eevee, I remember that character. I remember all the evolutions. So the nostalgic factor reminds me of 151, right? Is where you have all the 151 original Pokemon, where Eevee, with all of its evolutions, is going to do the exact same thing. The nostalgic, people love it. People loved it. They loved it from the show. They loved it from the game. And then now it's just exercising into the cardboard life. But guys, that's number two. It's going to be the nostalgic factor. Now, number three, I truly believe, and this is going to be a reason I would say probably for most Pokemon sets, is time. Listen to that. Time. Patience. If you have the time, not a lot of people do, but if you have the time and patience, this is easily going to go up. Easily. Just look at every other set in Pokemon, guys. It's all went up. Even if it wasn't crazy, it still went up. So think of it like that. Regardless if your feelings are hurt because you don't like Prismatic, this is something every collector wants in their freaking collection. Every collector wants in their collection. Let me repeat that one more time. Every collector wants in their collection Prismatic, right? Because of the nostalgic factor. So if you don't have one of these in your collection, I'm not specifically talking to you, but I'm just saying if you're a collector and you don't have this in your collection, you're almost missing something. You're missing the boat. Something's not right. You have to have it, guys. And it's just going to came back to. In 3 years, people are going to come back to it. In 5 years, people are going to come back to it. Imagine 10 years. Imagine 10 years what Prismatic will do. Imagine in 10 years what 151 is going to do. These are just 3 reasons why I believe it's going to continue to grow, to go up. Now, are you going to have some dips? We're probably going to have a dip in 2025. We're probably going to have a little bit of a correction, or excuse me, 2026. Probably going to have a little bit of a correction, maybe, once all the other sets go up. Once all the other sets come out and get released, I feel like all the hype will be off Prismatic, maybe for a month, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. Don't know exactly how long the hype will be off, but then it will be right back on. So then it will go back up. So if you guys catch it slipping this year, you guys catch it dipping, go buy. Go buy. This is not a bad buy. Prismatic is a great buy long-term, short-term, medium-term. Those are just my 3 reasons, guys. Let me know down below what you personally think and what you're collecting this year. PokeTaylor, back at you guys with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, help us out. And again, comment down below what you guys are picking up and your feelings about this video. Tell me, guys. I want to hear it. I want to connect with you. PokeTaylor out.